Good morning, everybody. Coming at you this chilly Wednesday morning with a pretty cool one. All the 7.3 people out there are probably really going to like this truck. So start with the basics. This is a late 99 7.3 diesel. It has 189,000 original miles on it. The truck, I believe, is a 2-owner truck. Came from the Pacific Northwest, so I think it was in like Oregon or Washington is where we got it from. It was traded in to a new car store. We bought it from them. Had it shipped down here on a carrier. Some details about this truck. Okay, so first of all, as always in my videos, I'll go over all the little like cosmetic blemishes and things like that. If you guys are looking for some like perfect unicorn, you probably should just stop the video here because this is not a perfect unicorn. However, it is a really nice running and pretty good looking truck for its age. So this truck's 26 years old this year. From what I can tell, paint and body is all original on the truck. It does have some paint chips, some scratches, a little bit of clear coat peeling primarily on the camp topper there, which I'll show you. And I'll also go through with you guys everything that we had done with the truck. So when we got the truck, it was running quite well, but it was definitely leaking a significant amount of oil. So we sent it down to Ford to have it looked over. When it got there, our technician found that it actually had some trace amounts of diesel fuel in the coolant. If you know 7.3s, you know that this is a fairly common occurrence in these trucks, and it's called injector cups. So pretty big job, but we went ahead and had Ford go ahead and do all 8 injector cups on the truck, test the injectors while they were out, to make sure that there was no more leaking fuel into the cooling system. Additionally, diesel fuel is also a little bit rough on like any kind of rubber in the cooling system as well. So we went ahead and replaced all the hoses and the coolant reservoir bottle. Basically went through the cooling system in addition to doing the injector cups. Then at that point, we had to address the oil leaks, which were first and foremost was the oil pan. Also a big job. So we went ahead and had the oil pan completely replaced, new pan, new gaskets, at which point it was still a little bit leaky. Our technician went ahead and did the oil cooler reseal. He also went ahead and did rear cover and rear main seal. So transmission was out of this truck. Basically the whole engine's been resealed, whole cooling system's been gone through, injector cups, the whole thing. Truck runs awesome, and it drives really good too. Then we just slapped a new set of tires on it, had it detailed, it's ready to go down the road. So it's got like little scratches, paint chips, that kind of thing, kind of throughout the truck. From like 10 feet away, the truck looks amazing, but like it does have little stuff, you know. This dent right here. So this is a West Coast truck, so it's not rusty. I mean, you're going to find little surface rust even at a truck from here on the West Coast that was near the beach. But no like cancer rust or anything like that. This does have keys for this camper topper here. Bed's actually in pretty darn nice shape. It's got this rubber mat. There's no like major damage or anything like that. Some scratches, but like no dents. From what I can tell, the camper topper's been on this thing for quite some time. Tailgate's in pretty good shape. Couple chips, couple scratches, nothing crazy. Rear bumper's in nice shape. No dents in the rear bumper or anything like that. Looks like got a blowout at one point. This is just paint chipping. It's not Bondo. Like I said, there's clear coat peeling on the camper topper itself. Man, my fingers are freezing. I don't want to complain too much because it's like way colder in other states. So I'll take my 40-degree weather, but it's pretty cold for me. So left the original door strips because It's hard to know whether or not the paint underneath is going to be any good when you pull them off, whether it's going to take the clear coat with it, and those kind of things, just because these are all original. So we made the decision to leave them, just because we think that that would probably protect the integrity of the truck in general. So what else? It's got the factory cab lights on it, pretty much all original on the bumper and the grill and all that stuff. Now, this truck, again, it did come from the Pacific Northwest, so it has the buttons for the cover to keep it warm, which the cover is with the truck as well. Truck cold starts great, by the way. You know, obviously here it's much warmer than it is in a lot of other places, but I have had zero issues with it. Aftermarket upgraded Warren manual locking hubs. The factory Alcoas have some corrosion on them. They're not perfect. Underneath of the truck, no rust at all. A little bit of mud or whatever, but no rust. Hard to see here, but nice and dry underneath. Absolutely no leaks. There's one thing that's a big pet peeve of mine, it's oil leaks. So went ahead and made sure that all those things were taken care of and good to go on the truck. Well, I've had some customers ask for like close-ups of like the bed supports and stuff to make sure that it's not rusty. As you can see, there's maybe a little bit right there. Nothing too crazy. Overall, it's not bad. All stock exhaust, all original. Looks like maybe it's had an upgraded set of leaf springs at some point in the rear here, which is not a bad thing. Couple scratches. It will get a new set of upgraded mirrors because the glass on that mirror is cracked. It actually happened while it was at Ford. Someone hit it in the lot and unfortunately broke the mirror glass. And these mirrors are not able to be sourced through Ford anymore, so it's going to get a set of the 08 Plus, like the square style, which in my opinion are much better anyway. I have this towel down because the truck got detailed yesterday. The seats are still a little bit wet, but the seats are really nice shape. Usually you see this thing is missing on a lot of the trucks these age. One of the things that I like about this truck is the vinyl floors. Keeps everything easy to clean, and the manual transfer case. Super cool. No electronics to go bad when you're needing four-wheel drive. Roof has got a little bit of clear coat peeling going on. And again, like I said, the camp topper has, or bed top or whatever you want to call it, has some as well. But the hood's pretty good though. Check out those palm trees. It's got the original cup holders in them. If you know these cup holders, they're kind of crappy. They don't hold things too well. That's like a sticker. It's got like dirt under it. It's not rust. Check out that cab corner. Clean as a whistle, buddy. Okay. Rear seat, all the upholstery is original. All the upholstery is in good shape. The headliner is in pretty much perfect condition. Solid rear window. All the little like lights and reflectors and all that are intact. I can't believe vehicles used to have ashtrays in them. This truck doesn't have any like odors or smells or anything though. I don't believe that it's ever been smoked in. It's pretty clean, especially on the inside. Original 4x4 badge. Pretty common for these to like come unclipped. They're just a pain in the butt to get them to reclip. There's like a metal bracket under here they clip back onto. Okay. all the original emissions, California emissions, of course. Original owner's manual stuff is all here, which is pretty cool. So let's get in this thing and fire her up. I'll fix my towel here because it's 40 degrees outside and I'm wearing shorts. Okay. It's chilly this morning, y'all. Truck's a little bit warmed up. I let it sit in front of my house to warm up before I drove it down here because, quite frankly, it's freezing. My fingers are like freezing. It runs and starts great though. I'm more than happy to do a cold start video for anybody that's interested in checking it out. Okay, so truck has 189,064 miles on it. Everything on it works fine. It even has the cap on here, which most of them are missing by this point in time. Let's see about the interior. So original radio, nothing to write home about with that. Heater works great. Air conditioning works great. Dash doesn't have any cracks in it, nothing like that. This has a little screw in it. These clips are pretty common to break on these. So it's got this screw here, kind of ugly, you know, is what it is. Blinkers, all that fun stuff functions as it should. I'm not very good at this manual transfer case thing, but we'll give it a go. So it's gonna be straight back for 4 high. Let's see. I think it wanted to be in gear. So 4x4. Okay. Then we're gonna do neutral over and all the way down to 4 low. I figured it out. I'm proud of myself. I'm always really scared of manual transfer case truck because I have, quite frankly, not a whole lot of clue in what I'm doing. But I figured it out. Yay for me. Selector's a little bit off, nothing to be scared about. It's not loose, it's just a little off. It's kind of typical of these trucks. But yeah, 4-wheel drive works great. AC and heat work great. This truck's pretty simple. It's not like it's got a whole bunch of fancy gadgets and gizmos in it. I think that's what a lot of people like about the 7.3s. So it's like, you know, fairly simple functionality. This truck does also have 2 sets of keys, has all the keys for the camper shell, all that stuff. Horn works. Had to try kind of hard for that. Let's take a sip of my Monster here and go pop the hood and check it out under there. S&D air filter, not too old of batteries. Like I said, new coolant reservoir bottle, all new coolant hoses from Ford. brand new fuel filters, oil change, all brand new coolant in the truck, new charge boots. Shoot, I mean, basically anything it needed, we went ahead and had done. Especially when it's cold outside with a warm engine, but no pressure coming out of the cab at all. Like I said, the truck is in nice shape for being 26 years old, fairly low-ish miles, runs good, drives well. It's got some cosmetic stuff. It's not totally perfect, but West Coast truck, pretty good shape. Let's take it for a drive. Everything on the truck works. I literally spent like $4 grand on this thing, maybe a little more. At Ford, getting it all dialed in and gone through in the hopes that the new owner will not have to do much to it, obviously, other than maybe, you know, make it your own, right? By the way, I think it has the original like Super Chips tuner, like it's like the huge like thing. Like the OG one when these trucks first came out. So I believe it does have some kind of light tune in it. However, it did totally pass emissions without any issue. Truck has real good power for a 7.3, that is. If you know, I'm a 6.0 fan, but that's neither here nor there. Get it looking a little bit. Trans shift's nice. I've driven the truck a bunch. In fact, actually, this truck, oops, my water bottle fell on the floor. So this truck, let's see, my technician came and picked it up, drove it about 50 miles down to Ford. He worked on it, had it for, I don't know, five, maybe 6 weeks. And then he actually got in it and drove it back another 50 miles up to me. And then since then, I've driven it around a bunch, drove it to get the new tires put on it, just put some miles on it in general. And it's been great. No weird smoking, no noises, no nothing like that. Steers really nice, stops really nice. Everything on it works well. Yeah, this truck's getting listed up today. Truck's going to be $16,000. That's going to be $16,000 plus tax and license in the state of California, or plus shipping. Depending on where you're at, you know, we can talk about, maybe I can help you with some little bit of the shipping cost. Maybe I can help maybe with airfare if you want to come pick it up and fly out here and drive it back to wherever you're at. Can definitely do that. I know that no rust under 200,000 miles 7.3s typically are going for quite a bit more money, but again, because this truck's not completely perfect, you know, we're not going to be unreasonable here with the asking price. So yeah, that's my son's OBS, pretty cool. But yeah, so we are listing this truck up today. Again, like I said, it's going to get a new set of mirrors on it. As you can see, the glass is broken on this one. That's pretty much it. It's a good truck. Again, like, I have receipts for everything at Ford. It got a ton of work done to it, and it's ready for the new owner. So what else do I have to say here? If you have any more questions, you want to see any more photos, you want any additional video on this truck, I'm more than happy to send it to you. Just ask. You can reach me, dynamicrides1@gmail.com, or 951-704-2804 is my cell phone number. My name's Alyssa, of course. Instagram's a great way to find us as well. That's at dynamicrides_. If you watch the video, you like the truck, the best way to secure the truck is to leave a deposit. Once we have a deposit, the truck is considered sold. Our deposit's $500. Our deposit is non-refundable, and we usually prefer Venmo or Zelle, but we can also take credit card for the truck deposits. The deposit, of course, goes towards the purchase price of the truck. If you're out of state, once you leave a deposit, then I can basically explain to you. I have other videos to explain how out-of-state purchases work. Also, like basically like the directions for like wire transfer or your form of payment, so on and so forth. We offer national shipping. We offer financing, and through us in Arizona and California. I can work with you if you're bringing your own financing. In a lot of cases, it just kind of depends on the situation. And again, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. This video is running a little long. 951-704-2804. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great week.